I just want to tell everybody, if you're in the program or just thinking about the program, please stick with it because it will change your life forever. Like me, I mean, 35 years of great health because of Dr. John McDougall's program.
You look great.
Thank you. You do too.
Thanks for meeting with me today.
Oh, of course. I love the McDougalls.
It's
All
always
of
nice
them.
to see you. So, Linda, you've been a part of our family for a very long time.
35 years at least. Yeah.
That's amazing. We have quite a history. But recently you went through our 12-day online course just because you wanted a little bit of fine tuning. So I would love to hear how your life has changed since you made those little adjustments to your diet.
You mean since the program, or do you mean since I started?
Since the program. Well, actually, you know what? Tell me all of it. I would love to hear how your life has changed since going plant-based.
Well, I would have been dead. Seriously, I would have died 35 years ago had my neighbor not told me as we were walking the dogs around the park. I said, I told her all my ailments. I had heart disease and cancer and prediabetes, and I was an aerobic instructor teaching 25 classes a week, but I was almost 55 pounds overweight. I couldn't figure it out. I thought I was eating chicken and fish and yogurt. I thought those were good for you. Ice cream too. I didn't think that was so great for me, but I loved ice cream and cheese, right? The almighty cheese is so addictive. So I ate that regularly, and now I know that was probably the main reason I had the cancer was the dairy, because it's so known for that. But anyway, my neighbor just said, "Oh, just look up Dr. John McDougall and that'll all go away." I said, "Who?" And so I went home that day, bought the book. I forgot what it was called, the 12-day program or something back then. And I read it from cover to cover. And then I read it again and I read it again because I couldn't believe the people were getting well. You know, I forgot the name of the lady who had breast cancer, but she was a young gal and she had been chemo and radiated forever and it wasn't working. And on the break, she did some research and found Dr. John McDougall. And then she went like from size 18 to size 4, and she lost her cancer. And so that did it. I thought, wow, this looks almost too good to be true. But on the other hand, I could see with my eyes how she progressed. And I thought, this is for me. Unfortunately for me, I was 1 week too late. 1 week before I found out about Dr. John McDougall, they radiated my cancer and shut down my thyroid. Had I been 1 week earlier, I would still have my thyroid because I would have gone, because the doctor said you either have to radiate and chemo or we're going to take it out. And then I found Dr. John McDougall, read the book so many times. And I said, nope, not doing that. And I didn't go back. And I have no cancer now for all these years. And I didn't finish radiation or have it cut out. But now I have to take thyroid because they did radiate it that one time. But, you know, I thought I was healthy eating chicken and fish and just exercising so much. I've always been sort of an athlete, running marathons, half marathons, and I'm still teaching aerobics at the age of 79 and a half. And I feel terrific today, all because of Dr. John McDougall and Mary McDougall, who helped put me on the right path of eating healthy. But then, you know, sometimes even health coaches, because I'm a health coach too, mess up. And I decided at one time that chocolate chips, the sugar-free ones, you know, they were with jackfruit sweetened. I talked myself into those. Well, those are okay. It's just chocolate, and you know, there's not even any sugar in it. I talked myself into eating little handfuls of that at night, pretty soon I gained, I don't know, 10, 15 pounds or something myself. And I was looking in the mirror and thinking, oh, I guess I better weigh myself. I haven't weighed myself for years. And yeah, I had to do something. And I thought, anyway, I wanted to see how you did it too. I wanted to know how the McDougalls ran the program to help people. And it was so informative, helped me be a better health coach, now, because, and I know how easy it is to fall off the wagon. I do, but I only did it that one time, but still in 35 years, but it was really helpful to know what to do exactly and to make sure I could get back to my ideal body weight, which I am now again. So thank you for Dr. McDougall and Mary McDougall. So
It's really helpful though, being able to now understand how weight loss works and how to instruct your clients, if they've got a little bit of weight that they can't lose, just a few tweaks. I mean, those chocolate chips, they seem so harmless, but they add up. I mean, I'm guilty too.
yeah. And I also made some chocolate chip cookies with them too. Now they were whole oats, not flour or anything, and bananas and chocolate chips. But I can't eat those. I can't have those in the house. They're like my drug of addiction, right? And so I now do not have those in the house, because if I do, I would eat them. I mean, you have to learn which things are so tempting you can't have them in the house. When I first started years ago, 35 years ago, I thought giving up cheese was the hardest thing ever. But the only way I did it, and I learned from the program, you just don't have it in your house, and you don't nibble on it sometimes, because that doesn't work. It's like re-addicting yourself all over again. The thought of cheese now or ice cream, I have no desire whatsoever, and I never will. Now chocolate chips, I could probably do that again, but I won't, because after taking the program, I know I just can't have those in the house. So
I'm like you, get rid of temptation.
and I have, fortunately, a partner now who eats like I do, although he might cheat once in a while when he goes out, I'm not sure. And he lost 45 pounds or 40 pounds, I guess. And he lost his, and he took the program, and he is getting rid of his high blood pressure medication little by little. And so this is really good. I'm here today as a happy camper at 79 and a half because of Dr. John McDougall and Mary. And I don't know if you can see my muscles, but I got muscles, baby. I'm
Very
strong.
good. You should be proud of that. That's great. You look amazing at 79.
Well, thank you.
Blow women half your age out of the water. That's great.
Yeah, a lot of people my age who are not doing well because
Yeah.
they don't know about Dr. John McDougall yet. I'm trying my hardest to get his name out there everywhere.
Well, I
Anyway.
really appreciate you meeting with me. Is there anything that you want to share before we wrap up?
No, I just want to tell everybody, if you're in the program or just thinking about the program, please stick with it, because it will change your life forever. Like me, I mean, 35 years of great health because of Dr. John McDougall's program. I mean, I have so many friends who are in big pain and they can't do anything. I'm still teaching aerobics, I love it. So it's just really, it's a matter of just learning how to do it. And that's where you learn how to do it, how to keep the weight off for life too, not just for a week or two. When you take the Weight Watchers and Atkins and all those horrible diets, they don't work in the long run. You just go right back to where you were. Whereas this program is a life maintenance program where you don't have to worry about gaining the weight. I eat so much food. You should see my plate. I got potatoes this high. And the vegetables even higher. I mean, it is crazy how much food I shovel in. And I never get fat on it because it's low calorie density. And that's the key, is the low calorie density. I never have to worry about gaining weight. And that is the best feeling ever. Yeah. So that's what I'd say. Thank you so much for doing this program, Heather. And it's wonderful to be here with you.
I appreciate you and your time.